Hey guys, assalamualaikum, welcome back to my channel. Let's make chicken and mushroom pie today without the actual mushroom but using mushroom soup. So let's get started. So here I got 1 kilo of boneless chicken thighs. You can use breast if you like, but I prefer the thighs. And I've cut them into little cubes like so. First of all, you wash them in fairy liquid powder properly until all the smell goes. I'm only kidding, don't be using fairy liquid, wash them in warm water. Next we're going to chop up into various small pieces 2 small onions, or you can use 1 large one. I previously uploaded way back another mushroom pie, but it's without the puff pastry, and I'll be using mash, and it's slightly different and my family absolutely loves that, so go ahead and check that out. For the past couple of weeks I've been Asda, Tesco, and I can't get hold of any mushroom at all. I don't know what the reason is, but I can't get hold of any type of mushroom, so hence using just mushroom soup without the actual mushroom. Next we're going to heat up a deep pan or a wok if you like, and we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil, whichever oil you like. After the oil's gone hot, we're going to bang in the onions and we're going to saute it for a good few minutes until the onions have softened up. And yeah, you add your desired amount of salt as well. Oops, this onion has not broken, so better take this one out. After about 5 minutes of mixing, we're going to bang in our chicken and we're going to cook it until all of the chicken has gone white. Halfway through the process, we're going to be adding about 2 tablespoons of garlic granules and 2 teaspoons of dried oregano. All the chicken have gone white now, so they're fully cooked. And you can see there's a lot of liquid there. That's the stock. Well, I call it the stock, and we're going to be needing that afterwards. So we're going to transfer all the chicken stock and the chicken into a bowl, and in the same pan we're going to make the roux. So in the pan we're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to let that melt and then add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and we're going to mix them for a few minutes until the rawness of the flour has disappeared. And bit by bit we're going to be adding the chicken stock, so it creates a a saucy texture, should I say. Now we're going to add the remaining amount of stock that's left, and don't worry, it's not going to stay watery because we've used the flour. It's going to thicken up. Now it's time to add in the mushroom soup, and we're going to cook it until it goes slightly thick. We're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of black pepper, just for a bit of flavour, and if you want you can add a tiny bit more salt according to your taste. But if you do, don't put too much in, as mushroom soup contains salt, and we've also added some salt in the chicken. Now we add in the cooked chicken to the liquid, and we're going to cook that for a few minutes. Now my favourite bit, our grated mozzarella and cheddar cheese. You can add in as much as you like or as little. We love cheese in our house, so we're going to add in a whole load of it. So it depends how cheesy you want it. And if you noticed, after adding the cheese, it's going to slightly thicken up more. And after a bit of mixing, we're going to be adding some dried parsley, and then we turn the heat off. Whilst we're waiting for the mixture to cool down, we're going to be making the base. Whilst we're waiting for the fillings to cool down, we're going to be preparing the base. So we need 2 puff pastries ready rolled, and we're going to need 1 for the base and 1 for the top. After cutting off all the edges, you're going to have remaining bits left, so you can add them onto the sides like I'm going to show you now. Guys, if you notice, my top has changed. Just had my parcel delivered, and it was 2 pair of jumpers, and I had to try it on in the middle of my cooking. Don't judge me. Right, after we've done that, we're going to get a fork and we're going to pierce holes all over the bottom so the air goes in and it gets cooked evenly, baked evenly, and then bang them in the preheated oven, gas mark 180, for about 7 to 8 minutes. As you can now see, the sauce has thickened up and our base is partially baked, and we're going to fill it up with the fillings. Now that's optional, but I'm going to sprinkle more grated cheese on top just because we love it. And we're going to seal it up with the second pastry roll. After it's been nicely placed, we're going to cut around the edges like before. And we're going to press down all the sides and edges so it all sticks together, and cut through the middle so some air goes in. Next, we're going to get 1 egg, mix it and egg wash it all over so it gives that nice shiny effect at the top after it's cooked. And it's done. Now we're going to bang it in the preheated oven for gas mark 180 again for about 20 minutes or so, or until it's gone golden at the top. And voila, our chicken and mushroom pie is done. Personally, I'd wait about 1 or 2 hours before I slice it up as it thickens as it cools down, but this time around I couldn't wait. Guys, have you noticed my one hand is a whole lot darker than my other hand? And my both hands put together is darker than my whole body, about 2-3 shades darker than my whole body. How weird is that? And there we go, guys, our chicken and mushroom pie tastes absolutely beautiful. And if you do like it, hit the like, share, subscribe button and also the bell button as it notifies every time I upload. Until next time, bye.